Hello there, hosers. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about Trudeau. That's right, Trudeau's legacy. Trudeau, as you're all aware, was in power for 10 years. And legacy talk is now everywhere. Social wins like child benefit, lifting kids from poverty, $10 daycare push, the CAN stuff, which I can't say on YouTube, legal. But economic stagnation, skyrocketing debt, housing crisis turning dreams to absolute dust. Divisive as ever, hero to some, flop to others. Let's hoser up the rear view mirror on this decade, shall we? Now, we all know Trudeau's run started with sunny ways. Canada Child Benefit helped families. It's true. Gender balance in cabinet. The word I can't say was legalized. Carbon pricing, oh God, for climate. Though pipeline buy muddied the green waters just a little bit. But critics say the shine wore off of Trudeau extremely fast. Anemic growth. Poor productivity, debt explosion, turning middle class into the dependent class. Housing affordability absolutely tanked. Young folks were completely priced out forever. Immigration, strain on all our services. Polls showing support was dropping like a brick. Controversies piled up. SNC, Lavalin affair, remember that? Good old BF photos. Fiscal mismanagement. Wow, man, all that stuff was sticking like snow on boots. International relations soured with China and in particular India. And polls showed majorities feel the era hurt trust in government and housing dreams. Carney already is dismantling bits of this. Consumer carbon price is now gone that Trudeau put in. Legacy, progressive social shift for some, economic flop for many, right? Now, if we look at the whiteboard here, I put up there Trudeau legacy. You know, you got to admit, a lot of people are thinking about that. I know what my thoughts are. I'm trying to stay neutral here. Now, the question is, with that Trudeau legacy, we have social wins or was it all just one big flop, right? Social wins or one big flop. You have to ask yourself that. Where do you fit on there? You know, the Trudeau decade, that's 10 years. Sure, there was, I guess you could say, social progress. Yes, there was definitely child benefits. And yes, that stuff was, legalized. But, and here's the big one that we're living with today. Economic stagnation. Debt, massive pile, right? Complete and total housing mess. Yes, so was this a divisive legacy? Hero or flop? What side are you on, hero or flop? Let me know in the comments on that. So a conclusion here, we have Trudeau's legacy. Like I mentioned, social wins for some, economic flop for many others. Childcare, legalized stuff, the climate push. But you have this massive debt mountain, right? You got a huge housing nightmare. And then you have a massive trust in government completely dip. Divisive as ever. You know what? Canadians are pretty much split right down the middle here. In the end, a decade or 10 years is now done and the mirror has cracked. The new Prime Minister is sweeping up all these pieces and trying to fix things. What we have here as another day at the circus, the Ottawa Circus. And for the last decade, we certainly were hosed. And that's the briefing.